are here. Pausing for ads.
Hello, 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 and welcome back to another live stream. Hope you guys doing well. Happy Tuesday. It's been a day. It's been one heck of a day. Bit crazy and hectic today for me. Hey, Guts. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Yes, I had my biometrics that I had to do. So I had to get my fingerprints and my picture taken. You know, I didn't commit any crimes that you know of, so don't worry about it. But yeah, you can get my fingerprints and my photo taken. So day started rough. If you feel fine now, oh, that's good. That you feel fine now, I mean. So my appointment was for 1:30, and I'm like, cool, it's 10 minutes away. Well, I haven't driven my car in a little bit again, so probably need to did I brush my hair? No. I mean, I did when I got out of the shower, like in the morning, and now it's fluffed up because I was outside. But I had an appointment at 1:30. And I haven't driven my car in a while again, which I really need to just drive it more. And I'm like, crap, is the battery dead? Battery was dead. So I'm okay. Well, I have like an alarm basically at noon, and an alarm at 1. At noon, just to like make sure I got ready, you know, test the car, and then another one at 1. I'm like, okay, well, the alarm's at noon goes off. I go check the car. Yep, it's dead. Oh, you know what else is dead? Yeah, my key fob for the car, because it was telling me it was dying, and I completely forgot to replace the battery. So that was also a thing where I was like, okay, where the hell is my replacement? And then I realized, okay, no, it is actually the engine that's dead. And so then I had to find my spare batteries and replace that. Which, by the way, replacing a fob in a car, it's easy, thankfully. So, but that means I had to jumpstart my car twice. So yeah. And then it was like 12:30. I'm like, cool, you know, plenty of time. Oh yeah, I forgot to print the very important pieces of paper that I'm supposed to bring with me. So I had to run to thankfully like a block away. I had to do that, which means my battery rate died for the car while doing that again because I didn't have time to charge it. Printed the paper. $2 to, print 3 pieces of paper, all normal. And then I ran to my car, jump started again, and then got to my destination where there was construction. So thankfully, I left early. My phone also has, like, my previous phone had this as well, where it's USB-C, but for some reason, like, I really have to shove the USB-C into it for it to, like, register. It does not register properly unless I'm, like, shoving it in there. Jesus Christ, like, am I gonna break it? I don't know why. I think I barely use it because right now my chargers are all, like, just, put it on the thing. It's not the cable because I bought a new cable. I thought it was the cable. Brand new cable, same problem. So it's the phone. But yeah, I got there. Everything's fine. But now, tomorrow, they're doing power washing in the garage. So I need to move my car to the visitor parking area because I live in an apartment complex. And it's going to be there, they're going to be there between like 8 a.m. and like 4 p.m. Now, they're doing, I think, like 2 or 3 entire floors of cars. I don't know if the visitor parking area has enough room for all of those cars. So, I'm going to be waking up at 6 a.m. in hopes that my car starts and doesn't need another jump start. The battery, held enough charge. Moving it, and then, going through that till evening. Maybe I'll go, like, shopping tomorrow as well. Let's see. But yeah. That's been my adventure today. You're getting stressed by just hearing me telling you what happened? Why? Why is that at least on an iPhone? What does it matter? And the new iPhones all have USB-C, right? Shake your car, drive it a bit every day. Do some healthy task. I mean, healthy task is me walking. That doesn't involve a car. Any casinos close by? Oh, that kind of healthy. Very much in quotes. No, to go to a casino, I would need to have money. Otherwise, it's just looking at bright lights, and I can do that from my computer. Can you just show me something on Discord? I mean, yeah, sure. Link away. But yeah, that's been my my adventure. Oh, I'm completely empty. I didn't fill up my drink. Oop. Oh well. I'll take care of that in a bit during the break. Get some drink. So yesterday was, I mean, an adventure. But it's like second. Oh, also on Thursday I have an interview for the new company. So we'll see how that goes. No idea. So, but yeah, Thursday morning I have another interview with a new place. I don't fully know if it's like US or Canada based. I'll be honest. I actually don't know what's up with it. Because the name that I was given is not like the name, like what's it called? Like this is not like a live name, I guess, but their head company is a US based company, so it might be a US job. So we'll see. I don't know. Time will tell. Time will tell. But yeah, got another interview on Thursday. Other than that, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Pull up what we were working on yesterday, which was a successful end result. in a way, even though we changed entirely how it was being done. Right. Like, I think this is pretty cool. I think this is pretty cool. And this is assuming that, right, that the rooms are unlocked, right? If the rooms are unlocked, then this is what it moves. So, yeah. And if I go fast, right, it'll move fast. It's entirely, so it's changed to entirely be based on my character position. And so I just need to figure out what I do for, it moves up and down there. I need to figure out like what to do with it looking like further in, but for now, I think we get this version into all of them, and we go from there. Check Discord, if you wish. I told you I added it like Saturday. I'm surprised you're asking about it. I know you. I said I'll try to do 2 weeks. I didn't do 2 weeks. I did 11 days. Do you want to guess at all? 11 days of. Okay, here I'll give you some hints. I was trying to reset something. I was cutting something out to do it. And the goal has been achieved. I can give more clues as we go on. You can get 3. You had 14 days to guess, just hit. Yeah, but you didn't. I didn't do anything crazy. If that's what you're thinking. Let me open this up. Should I just tell you? Okay, yeah, it is something food related. You're right on the money there. Okay. Let's see if you can narrow it down now. What is it food related? I'll give you hints as you go. But, you know, maybe you'll get it. I don't have much to give, to be fair, if you do get it, so. It is for my health. It is for my health. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So it was not like, it was not me eating cake for, you know, whatever it is, you know, 11 days straight. And it's something that is hard to start, but is fine afterwards, or is like, and then much easier to continue. Yes. Did I cut some basic condiment? Technically, yes, I did cut some basic condiments. That's not the whole story. But yes, that is technically accurate. All of you. So you're on the right track. That's not the whole story, though. But yes, to me cutting out condiment. Some kind of basic condiment. It's probably not helping, but... oh, this fits like really nicely here. That's why I did it this way. Yeah, that's why I did it so nicely here. Do I stop eating salt? Something like that. Yes, technically, yes. You're on the right track. After that, you're lost. You know what I'm saying? Everything you've guessed is accurate. I mean, to be fair, like, I would be if you got it like right away, I would be very surprised. But still. Let me move this. And sure. Oh. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I'll play around probably with some ranges and stuff. But that's kind of cool. Okay. Looks good. The vertical ones are going to be a pain in the butt. The vertical ones are going to be a pain in the butt, but thankfully we're not scaling them. We're just moving them down. Select be a sentence. I dropped mustard and oregano. Technically, you are correct. I did drop mustard and oregano. Hey, Sadu, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. You have gone everything you have said so far in guessing about things I've cut out. You have been correct, Guts. Is that not leading you towards something? I mean, I guess if you never think about it, I guess it'll be hard to, you know, think towards that. But yes, you've been right for everything. How would that help with my health? I mean, because that's not the full... Oh, it's because I didn't see that I was blocking the light, so it was actually duplicating it. Wow, you got a sub gift? Yeah. Yeah, it should tell you who gifted you the sub, I believe. If you want to check. But yeah, yesterday, both two people, Let's Build Play and Wesley, both like dropped like sub bombs, which just was insane. So super awesome of them. And yeah, that did it. So you're one of the lucky recipients on this wonderful day. this one needs to be here. No, it needs to be here, but needs to go up to here. So, guys, should I give you another big hint? Maybe it'll help. Potentially. Of guessing what you've deemed as my secret task and what it is. Sure. Okay. Okay. That's another hint. I don't know how good of a hint it is again, but it is another hint. Toilet water is the secret. Hey, Wesley, welcome in. No. Basically, there was a so-called a secret task. That's, I think Guts, I think possibly was the one who coined that. Where basically, where I did something, and I wouldn't say what it is, but I used you guys to like motivate me to start. That was hard to start, and he's trying to guess what it is. Is that water with lemon BS? No, it's not water with lemon BS. Coin Bitcoin? No. I'm actually out of coins now. Is it a full liquid diet? I would say you're 90% there. I would say you're 90% accurate to what I did. You're very close. And again, I would say you're technically right, but it's not quite it. Which is the worst, isn't it? Yeah. So great. Aren't you a vampire now? You aren't a vampire now? No. I'm not a vampire now. You can't become a vampire if you're already a vampire. I'm just saying. Yeah, you're 90%. Okay, I'll put you out of your misery. I did a water fast. That's it. That's all it was. Yeah, my longest ones have been 2 weeks. And it's a great way for me to like reset my eating habits and stuff like that. Just wait till the sun comes out. Yeah. Yeah. That's the secret task, as you called it. How does it work? You basically just drink water. But it is what it sounds like. The way it works is you just drink water. And no food, no calories. It effectively resets your system. Like your body starts getting rid of like all like bad crap in you. It's like a great way to like break like a lot of like bad eating habits and things like that. Takes a lot of discipline. Yeah, this is like, I think I've done water fasts. I think this is like over half a dozen times for sure. I've done a 2-week one once. I've done 10 days, 7 days. Like this is not like a first time thing. But basically, keep in mind that after like, depending on like your eating habits before, after like a few days, your body basically hits ketosis, which is, I think, the same principle that the keto diet does. And after that, you basically stop feeling hungry. So, you know, that's why starting it is hard, potentially. But once you're on it, it becomes significantly easier after a few days. But yeah, it's that's what I did. So I had like no food for 11 days, and then now it's been 4 days of recovery, like slowly eating more and more. Tomorrow I can get back to like eating meat, stuff like that. But yeah, it's always, I've never had like a bad experience with it, but I kind of know what I'm doing because I did one. This is not my first rodeo with it, and two, I have done this. Well, yeah, it's not my first rodeo, and before I even did my first one, I did a lot of research. A lot of research. So if you're thinking about doing something like that, make sure you're doing your own research. Is it dangerous? Just water don't have enough electrolytes? Yeah, what? Yeah, so you do want to like get electrolytes. You can get there's different ways of getting electrolytes, and depending on how long you're doing it for, it's not going to be as big of a deal. If you're doing like a super long one, like over 2 weeks, then you definitely want to get electrolytes. Sea salt. You still want to get some salt in you, basically. Yeah. And the dangerous part is actually not so much the actual water fast. The dangerous part is how you break the water fast. That's really where you can go wrong. Because if you break a water fast incorrectly, like if you end a water fast incorrectly, it will do more damage than whatever you were doing before to you. Basically, let's say I did a 2-week water fast, right? And let's say as soon as I finished the fast, I went out and just ate McDonald's. You could end up in the emergency room. Like, and this is not because the water fast is dangerous. It's how you break and like reintroduce eating that's dangerous. So you gotta do it, properly, slowly. Yeah. But the results are always like awesome for me. Because afterwards, like I'm going back to cooking, going back to like wanting to eat healthy. Like I'm no longer craving sweets. Like it's just like for me, and again, that's why I'm saying always for me, because I can't speak for you guys. Everyone's different experience. For me, it is very beneficial. Yep, that's the quote-unquote secret task, as you called it. Are you disappointed? Did it live up to your expectations? I don't know. I feel like it probably didn't. Whatever you were expecting of me and the so-called secret task. It did? Okay, well, I'm glad. It sounds very hard and miserable. Don't think it was possible. Yeah, I've done it again. I've done it now at least 6 times total. Like in my life. So, yeah. It is possible. Doable. Do a lot of research. If you plan to even consider doing it, don't just be like, hey, this random guy on the internet that I watched did it, so that means I could do it. No. Just take a Ozempic? No. That's terrible. No, I lost actually over 120 some odd pounds like about a year ago. And then I'm like one of those people that when they're like anxiety and like depression, like will make me eat. Like that's how I cope with it. Some people drink, some people smoke, etc. For me, it was eating. So I kind of went back to my old habits and regained a bunch of weight. So just to get back to a good spot, basically, I yeah, just one, because I know how to eat properly. It's just I need to go back to like being like, okay, let me go back to how things were. So, and now they are. They will be. But no, don't take like Ozempic and whatever else. That's absolutely terrible. No. Like that's like a lifetime drug you're taking all of a sudden. Is there a hole there? Or no, or is that a shadow? That's, oh, is it? Oh, I pressed end. Oh, why is it not snapping down? Odd. Go up. And then we need to close off these guys. And these will be open, I think. It's funny because you want to gain weight in a lot of ways. You're like, I can't eat anymore. I mean, gaining weight is easy because you just eat shitty foods. Like, just eat a lot of cake and desserts and sweets and ta-da. Oh, ads. Okay. I need to. My drink is completely empty, so I need to go fill up on my drink. So be right back. Back. Okay, I filled it up with some what's it called windshield washer fluid. So from the car, because my car does not drive enough to need it, so it's fine. So might as well use that. It's not healthy. You're aiming for a high protein intake. Yeah, so that's a different story. You just said you wanted to gain weight. If you just wanted to gain weight, you eat a lot of desserts, and then you gain weight. Right. Eating more 50 grams of protein every day is not only hard but expensive. Really? My breakfast was 40 or 50 grams of protein. You're eating almost 30 eggs a week? That's a lot. Well, I mean, I guess it depends on the size also. The blue flavor washer fluid is better than the green one. It's good. I have the blue one. Good thing I didn't grab the green one. Yeah, I didn't know there were different colors. It's probably like the Gatorade ones, you know? Different colors, somehow different tasting. Even though it's just probably just different food coloring. Yeah, my breakfast today. What am I drinking it? Just windshield washer fluid, the blue one. My breakfast today was 3 medium eggs. Because normally I get large ones, but I realized I bought the medium ones, so they're slightly smaller. And like some leaf greens with like a strawberry balsamic. Second time I'm drinking that? Really? Oh man. Well, sorry. I had to get what I had. You know, I couldn't, go out and get some new stuff. I forgot to refill. I'm sorry. But yeah, I had the 3 eggs, 3 medium eggs, which were 18 or 19, I think, grams of protein. And I have Greek yogurt, 1 cup of that, and I have the high protein version, which just adds another 2 protein, which adds another 19. So I had like 38 grams of protein just for breakfast, just from that. Yeah. Yeah, today I had like over 100 grams of protein without meat. I've not had meat yet since I did the water fast. So I think 50 grams of protein should be pretty simple, I would imagine. But I don't know, like, where you are and how expensive things are, and it's different for everyone. No, you misunderstood. Okay. Then clarify, please. I need to eat extra 50 grams per... Yeah. Okay, so how much are you eating then in a day? You currently eat 120. You want to ramp up to 170. Oh, okay. So why don't you just get some... well, again, I don't know what the costs are where you live, but like whey protein and things like that nature, that'll just help you get that extra grams of protein without you needing to like eat insanity to just be able to do that. And get some like you do eat whey? Yeah, again, like I ate like 120. I mean, I don't do whey protein or any of that kind of stuff, so I don't know how much. Whey is much cheaper here. Oh, even better. Like, I don't do any of that, so I don't know how much protein is in like a portion of like the people use. No clue. But like, I'll eat 120 to 150 grams of protein just like normally. So, like, without much. So maybe I'm just... It's just the way I eat. I don't know. Everyone's different. Find another good source of protein can increase your expenses. Yeah, of course. Yeah, absolutely can. You can't afford Greek yogurt every day. Ah. Yeah, Greek yogurt is like a fantastic source of protein. But yeah, if you can't afford that, then you can't afford it. Doesn't really fit very well. Yeah, Greek yogurt is, or I think yogurt in general probably, but I just prefer Greek yogurt. Is a great source of protein. I mean, there's only so much chicken you can eat, right? At least speaking from experience, I can't eat like chicken like all the time. Some people can. Yeah, chicken every day. You can do it like, you know, for a week, but like not for like as every like meat source for everything. Like I need sausages or stuff. Beans have a good amount of protein actually. Like I today for dinner, and again because this is still like recovery time, I was eating some pinto beans with rice and some what's it called, some mixed greens and some yogurt with it. And like the can of beans like had a lot of protein. I think it was like 30 grams of protein in the can. The beans have a good amount of protein. Brazilian diet is basically beans, rice, and some meat every day. Oh, there you go. I basically had your diet minus the meat. So, you know, I think that, you know, I think I did well. And other stuff as well. But they had some fruit today, some yogurt. So it wasn't like the only thing I ate. What do I do about these guys? Let's do that. And we'll do the same thing here. Why is this not at exactly... Oh, it's because, like, it's because of the scale. Why did this one not scale well, but the other one did? Oh well. The other one did scale. Yeah, it lines up. Okay. Yeah. Looking good. I fell off. Can I make that jump? Hold on. No, I cannot make that jump. I want to be able to make that jump. So I want to be able to make that jump. So if I extend this here, that, there we go. Okay, I can make that, and I cannot make that. Okay, so we gotta narrow this one as well. So let's make this line up. Okay. That should be better. Now, I'm still not putting out this one. To be. Now, I'm still not putting in these exterior walls and the floor, right? That whole thing. I'm leaving that for later when we figure out like exactly how we want to do that part. But for now, we're doing just the regular walls. You know, one thing at a time. And I think this is working real well. So, oh, got a few more vertical ones to do. Oh, that's right. We have the Once we get through this, what, four more large rooms, and then it'll be easy time. 4 more large rooms. It's fine. It's fine. Now, I'm still trying to figure out how the hell I'm going to be doing, what's it called? The distance one. The ones in the distance, I've still not fully figured out. Unfortunately. All right, because these are based off of distance. So when the player is just close nearby, it drops down. When it goes further away, it comes back up. And it doesn't activate unless the player's within a certain distance. So that means, right, it's not always like ticking, which would be bad. So, but the ones in the distance, right, we can't do that. It has to be within like visual range. So I don't know. I don't know what the hell we're gonna do with that. Genuinely not a clue. Because that's basically what we were trying to do yesterday. And it didn't go very well. It basically didn't go very well. Also, I definitely wanted to put some kind of like objects or pillars here where you can just jump up and then jump over. So I know this is like, right, you normally... this height is too big to jump this way, but I do want to like put something that you'd be able to jump up and navigate in between, potentially. Like a little, you know, prop stool or something like that. Things of that nature. Yes, this is fine. Make these two as tall as this one. And continue on here. I hope you guys like this new version. Because I do. I think this new version, at least, is more interesting. And I think once the like actual props come in, then it'll be even better. Okay. Are we all locked in? I think we are. Yeah. And these guys are going to be like going all the way into the ground, like, and hiding. It's just right now, excuse me. Let's do that. It's just right now, I'm having it so I just don't fall out of the map accidentally, just while testing. So I just went dashing around. But yeah, they will like go further down. It might not go all the way down, so that way you can't just like accidentally just dash off of the map unless you like, right, jump and then dash. Then like as an intentional thing, so maybe we do that. I think that could be good. This is a simple one. Goodness. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Delete. Good. Perfect. That was easy. Nice and simple. Yeah. Now, originally I was like, I kind of want these to, like, in the corners to like go at the same like speed and like angle. But I was like, no, this is the way it is now is actually like a lot better. And basically we can control the distance at which they start going down, right? And the range. So I can make it so like the ones like on the left there, when I have like a really wide screen, because this is a really wide screen compared to right. Because here it looks like it's coming out right like in vision, but right here you could tell it's staying. So I can control the distance. So like for here, those walls would come down. Which when in this view, like they actually come down like a decent distance, so maybe a little bit bigger. Andy in the art direction. So the plan for the is to have every single level like that you go down have their own theme. So I mean, this is not like a unique thing. Like a lot of anime have this where they go into a dungeon. Any anime with like a dungeon type thing usually have like, oh, the first floor is a dungeon. The second floor is somehow a forest. No one knows how it's a forest, but it's a forest, right? It's the same thing. Where you just, when you go down, you have this theme of the dungeon. And it's also a way of like knowing like which one it is. Or I could theme like different areas. Nice, more work for you when I hire you. Or I can mix up like, I don't really want to have like themes right next to each other. I feel like that's gonna clash a little too much. Theoretically it's possible, but I don't think I want to do it like per level. It's the same thing, right? Hades has the same thing. Binding of Isaac has the same thing. Most games have it like that. Where, right, the first whole floor, right, in Hades is what like a foresty area. Then you go like sewers. Then I don't remember. Same thing with Binding of Isaac. You have like regular like wooden area, like regular dungeon. Then it goes down until you go inside of your mother, if you, in a sense. If you've never played Binding of Isaac, that's gonna sound real weird. But basically you go down inside of your mother and then you somehow go inside of a chest, or you go to hell. That's how inside of a chest is another big chest you also go inside of it. That's also another level. Sus? No. Totally normal. Totally normal. Don't question the fact that some of the levels are called hold on. See if we can find a picture, just a picture of it. So just Can I find I mean, look, I mean, here, I'll just open this in. Why is it? I think this is the. Is this from this Binding of Isaac? Or is this from the first Binding of Isaac? Because this doesn't look the same. But I mean, look. Also, if you're disturbed by blood and stuff, probably look away. But if you're not, I'll let you know when to look back. You know, this should tell you a lot about Binding of Isaac. Okay, just this should tell you a lot. Just in general. So yeah. Okay, you can look back now. If you were looking away. Or if anyone was looking away. Okay. Get you over by one. Let's get you in. We're going to do this on all the sides here. Okay, let's close off this so I don't forget. Thankfully, this is going to be a lot faster once we do this last... No, one more large level, but it's a... oh, it's another vertical one. Oop. But Binding of Isaac is a fantastic game. Highly recommend it. I don't think it's expensive either. At least from what I remember. It's been a long time since I've looked, to be fair. So, but I doubt it has gone up in price. Okay, good. These guys go down. And we need to adjust the height at which these guys disappear. I mean from this disappear, not like go down. One thing that I do want to look into, and it's something that I haven't yet, and I mean I looked into it like a little bit a while ago, but I haven't done it in a while, is a way of taking blueprints and splitting them back up. Last I checked, it wasn't possible. And what I mean is I want to, like, if you have a blueprint and let's say I create a blueprint that has these all in a spline, I want to, and maybe they're all instants, right? That's all great. I want to take that blueprint and just make them all static meshes, individual ones again. And as far as I know, at this point, it's still not possible. But maybe something has changed and there's new developments. I have not checked in a while, but I'm pretty sure it's still a no-go. Unless you guys... No way. Because that, I think, would be, like, super good. Because that would mean, like, you just create tools that just place items and then just really quickly split them up. It's the same thing as basically taking, right? How do you take an instant static mesh with lots of instances and convert it to just regular static meshes? Individual ones. Because you can combine them. You can combine it all into a single static mesh, but that's not the point. Because that kind of, I feel like, defeats the point of it. Yeah. Looking good. Okay. Another one down. Last large one. And then we go to the simple ones, and then we're done.
Ads are here.
Oh.
Pausing for ads.
Hands are up. My hands are up. Pausing. I'm pausing. Also, yesterday, I was like, I checked today, like, about the insanity that happened yesterday. With all the gift subs and bits and everything. I was like, what are the numbers? I'm just curious. It's like half. I mean, it literally doubles, not half. It's now half, but it doubled basically what I was making for the month. On Twitch. I still haven't gotten a check from Twitch. But probably after yesterday, I will. Rich. Yeah, I can almost afford, you know, a McDonald's sandwich. Because those things have also gone up. Everything's so expensive. Jesus Christ. Greek yogurt every day. I love Greek yogurt. Like, I tell people, like, instead of sour cream, take just low-fat Greek yogurt. Fantastic substitute. That's what I use. Like, I don't buy, like, sour cream and stuff. Like, I'll just do that. Greek yogurt is awesome. I don't like regular yogurt. Well, not that I don't like it. I just prefer it far less. And I actually like the, specifically the zero-fat Greek yogurt. Or the 0% Greek yogurt. No sugar added. Plain yogurt. I mean, plain. Doesn't matter if it's plain. But like 0%. It's more sour. And I like it more. I know it's blasphemy by some people's standard. But I don't care. It tastes good. That's my judgment. Does it taste good? Yes? Okay, cool. We're good. Continue on then. And that's it. You're looking here, 4 grams of protein for 100 grams of yogurt seems low. No, mine's considerably higher. Hold on. Let me grab mine real quick. So mine, okay, so this is for 3/4 of a cup, so 175 grams instead of 100 grams. So 175 grams gives me 19 grams. So one serving is 19 grams of protein. It's not as good as the 100 grams for 15. But, you know, mathematically, $19 if I buy it. How much it costs, out of curiosity? I did not look at that kind of detail. I don't like look at that. I'm like, that's the one I'm getting. Like, I'm not gonna go for the premium stuff, but I know like my price range, and that's just the stuff I buy. I don't look at like individual stuff. Okay, I'm gonna put this back. But yeah, this is the one I get. Forgot. This is the brand that I like here in Canada. The one in the US that I really like is Chobani. This is Oikos. Okay, be right back. Okay. You know, if it's expensive just here or all over around the world, it's expensive. Everything is expensive right now. I mean, if you want, you can just go and search up Canada, like Greek yogurt Canada, and just probably find the price. Just in Google. But yeah, everything right now is expensive, just in general. Unfortunately. The worst part of it is, and I don't know why, this is things here, at least in Canada, I don't know how it is around the world, right? I cannot speak for any of it. But things here in Canada, because it's right next to the US, everything, like, if you want to buy a car, it's US rates converted. So if it's like $100, it'll be like 170, or, you know, whatever the conversion is. If it's like you want to buy a car, same as US prices. You want to buy like groceries, same as US prices. You want to buy like anything on Amazon, same as US prices. But the income is not US prices. The income in Canada is like 70% of, or 50 to 70% of US prices. Sometimes it's lower. I don't understand. And people are like, yeah, well, that's normal here. Why is that normal? Why are people okay with this? It boggles my mind. Like, why are people okay? It's like, yeah, this is normal. Why? Why are you paying US prices for like all this stuff, but you're not making that much money? So you're just paying more for the same things, effectively. It's like, I don't understand. That's why I say everything here is like expensive. It's like, because, so you know how they're raising the costs for like minimum wage workers in the US to $20. I don't know if you heard about this. For like, you know, McDonald's, stuff like that. It's a whole thing. To $20 US. Canadian minimum wage is lower in dollars. It's $16 Canadian, which turns out to be like 12 or 13 US. So the US dollar is not only more powerful, they also get paid more. And the price is the same. Why? It's so bad. Chobani costs $5.5 and 16 grams of protein. Your protein costs $20 for 800 grams of protein. You're just nerdy and curious. You're fine. I love talking about, like, I love numbers. You're fine. So yeah, like I don't understand why Canada is the way it is. Like it makes no sense. Like, so right, because I'm a, I mean I mentioned it many times, but right, I'm a U.S. citizen that came to Canada. I'm currently in Canada, but if like I look at the same job, same position, right, by name, with the same experience and all that. Because some of them have like multiple locations, one in Canada and one in the US. And it'll say, okay, the income for this position, let's say, is $100,000 in the US. Cool. What is it for either Canada? It's also $100,000. Oh, that's the same, right? No. One of them is US dollars, one is Canadian dollars. Why? Same position for the same company. It's like, yeah, you're in Canada, you must be getting less. It's like, well, why is everything else then so high? That's the most autistic thing you've heard today. You love numbers? I mean, I just like math stuff. Like, I love statistics. I don't see anything wrong with that. So yeah, like, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Yeah. I might increase the movement speed, especially in these large rooms. You love numbers too? Yeah, there you go. I might play around with movement speed. Get around these rooms faster. That's for later. But... okay, large rooms are done. Thank goodness. Small rooms time. These will go much faster. So I don't know why when I like copy and like rotate, I don't know why the pivot changes. Right, so I have the pivot. Let's say if I deselect this one and reselect it, right, pivot's right there, and I hold Alt and rotate. The pivot's now here. Why? Why did it become there? What the heck? It's not a big deal right now, but it's just like I'm noticing it and I'm just questioning it. That's all. Yeah, if this was doing like as you play, this would be distracting as hell. But this happening only when you go in between rooms, I think could be cool. Which is, by the way, still not configured. It's happening right now always. But, oh, there's another vertical room. Ah, we have 2 more vertical rooms, but we have 3 rooms left. 4 rooms left. About Maya, when you snap to vertices, you have a group and all elements of a group snap together. Does that have a... what? When you snap to vertices and you have a group and all elements of the group snap together. You can keep spacing or not keep spacing. Is it control right click and hold or shift right click and hold? Bottom right options, keep points together or keep spacing. I forget what it's called because it's just a habit and it's there. And then when you snap, like if you snap left, and you have like points like this, it'll still stay like this when you snap to it, or it'll make a straight line. I don't know if that's what you're referring to. If it is, then there it is. Otherwise, sorry. Okay. Wrong view. Wrong view. You have a group of objects. If you move them, they keep assemble. But if I turn on the snapping, snap to vertices, when you move all of them to the verse, move all of them, they all stack. Yeah, because they're all selected. If you don't want them all to move, why do you select all of them? If you want them, if you want to move them but keep them relative position of a bunch of objects, just quickly Control G to group them, and then just move the pivot point of the group to the point you want, and then snap and then move it over. That's what I just do. Yeah, just quickly group it, put the pivot point wherever you want, and then ta-da. It happens when you move the pivot point from the group. All objects snap to their original pivot. Yeah, it's probably one of those things where I need to see it, and I also don't have Maya installed to even open it, show anything. So good luck. I guess. Just something similar. I'm sure I could probably answer you if I again, I'm a visual person, so because I can't visualize specifically what you're trying to do, it's hard for me to yeah, just this is all it needs, or this is not what it needs. So I can't read, you can't write. What a perfect pairing. It is what a pairing. I would say it's not a match made in heaven, because that kind of pairing seems like a match made in hell. Where when you have two people that are trying to communicate but are not able to, that sounds like something that you would find in hell, not in heaven. But I mean, I don't know. I'm not much of a religious person, so who knows? Pure chaos. Yes. Exactly. Pure chaos. Chaos is great. I love randomness, by the way. I like if I can play a character that is has a lot of randomness, I will. I love that. I just love it for some reason. I don't know why. In Dungeons and Dragons, and BG3, my character was a wild shape. Is wild shape? No. Wild something. Wild magic sorcerer. But when I was running D&D, I have I had a table that was 10,000 random things that happen when you do a spell. Instead of like the D100, and you like, what does it do? I had a D10,000. So just something happens. Let's see. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Oh, is it here? Hold on. Yes, this is it. Yep, I found the. I had it like as an actual like automated thing, but I mean, pick a number between 1 and 10,000, and it'll tell you what it does. But basically, what I did was whenever the character did something to do with wild magic, and there's wild magic barbarian too, but this doesn't really work with barbarian. It's meant for like spellcaster. Right? It's like. It's one of them is like caster finds a hideous carved idol of cephalopoid god monster cephalopod, but there's an I there, so I don't know if it's cephalopod god monster. Caster has 5 strength for 1d4 turns. Caster has an answer for everything. Caster forgets everyone's name. Caster forgets how to open his spellbook. Caster is sealed in an oak barrel. Caster is immune to sarcasm. Caster is trampled by a boar. There's one of them that's like one of them is the target of the caster is teleported to the nearest trebuchet and launched, or something along those words. Another one is like the target's eye merge into one, so it becomes a cyclops no matter how many eyes they have. One of the things that happened to the character that I was DMing off this table is they lost 5 strength or 10 strength, and they regained 1 every single day. What do you mean be immune to sarcasm? They don't get sarcasm? Yep. So your character does not understand sarcasm anymore. It doesn't work on them. Oh, no, sorry. Immune to no. Immune to sarcasm means they understand. I would read that as you understand what they're trying to say. So if you said like, "Oh, those are nice shoes," in a sarcastic way, they will understand what you were trying to say entirely, 100%. So I would, because they're immune to it, because they're not tricked. I think. I mean, it could rule it the other way too, but yeah, that's depending. And there's a lot of them. There's 10,000 of them, just random ones, and they're great. They're just like, I love stuff like that. It just completely will derail like whatever it is. It's just fun. Because like, and I mean, there's stuff that can I can show this, right? Yeah. Here. Oh, I've not been on the screen. Caster is thrown 46 feet into the air. Good luck landing. Caster must insult any figure of authority at least 1d4 times. Caster no longer perspires. Caster no longer produces saliva. Caster is now wearing roller skates. Caster shrinks by 50% upon losing 50% of his hit points. It's just so good. Caster sneezes 1d4 times in each of the next 1d20 rounds. Caster smells strongly of exotic perfumes. Caster refers to his spell book as Bookie Wookie. I love this stuff. Caster thinks that he'll combust if he gets wet. This is like, that's it. Like, right? You just do that. And by the way, none of these have a duration. I don't know if you noticed. None of these have a duration. It's up to the DM to give it a duration if they want. But none of these have a duration. So they're permanent. Caster attempts at scrying yield visions of impossible events. Wait. Caster's allies treat him like a child for 2d12 hours. Caster's allies worship him as a god for 1d4 days. It's just, again, like there's 10,000 of them. One of Caster's arms resembles a small, gnarled branch. Once per day, Caster can pull a big, ripe turnip from the ground. This is like... Just get a random turnip. Tomorrow, Caster meets someone who claims to be haunting him. You get the idea. It just... I love chaos. Like, it's so much... It's so great. Ah, the final room. Oh, these are too far out. That's where the overlapping stuff came from. So yay for chaos. I need that audio clip of like that high-pitched chaos. I don't know where it's from, but I've heard it before. Where it's like a chipmunk kind of like high-pitch chaos. Okay. That was the last room. So, if we go to the blockout testing and we play, right, we can see in between to that room. Now, what I want to know is how does it look like to other rooms? I need to get a map, preferably where I see like that direction. Oh, this is like trippy. Because the room is... I have a room below me. Aww. This needs to happen only in the... No, it can't happen only in the room next to me. Whoa. Oh, it's because there's another one. There's another room above. And so... the one above me is... Okay. We're going to figure out how to mask the mask it based on the object's pivot. You can get the object location. Yeah, yeah, from above it comes in. Okay. That's next in the to-do. That is next in the to-do. I need to test it by probably moving these all up. And then basically when I came closer to them, I would need to have them
Ads up here. Pausing for ads.
Okay. We do some materials. Now. Well, after the ads, we do some material. You're about to finish the assets for the first building? You don't know, though? Feel like something is missing still? You're finishing the assets already? Is your block out done? Did you finish the block out? Is everything fitting together? Everything's looking good with in that regard before you start the assets? Block out first. Make sure everything's going to fit. Make sure you're doing everything in scale. Plan everything out. Planning is like one of the most important things. If you don't plan and you just go in, you think you're using the wrong words? Possibly. Finishing the assets means finishing the object you're working on, which I assume to be modeling, texturing, like materials. Like that, the whole finishing the assets, or like at least modeling it. You're doing the modular pieces, yes. But like the blockouts of those modular pieces, or the actual pieces. Like, are you putting cubes in? Just the 3D, still not textures? Yeah, but 3D is already further along. If you haven't done blockout, have you done basically this? Just put it all in cubes. Make sure everything fits correctly. You got the camera in. It's all gonna line up. You know the bouncer of everything. You know for sure they're gonna line up properly when you build it that way. Make sure you're cube cylinders and basic shapes first, and then go in and right, because you don't want to finish modeling something and then like, oh no, wait, this was not gonna fit because the scale of this is wrong, and if I scale it down now, well, it looks wrong. So right, you don't want that. You did that? Okay. As long as you did that, then you're good. Okay. I want... Stop scaring me, bro. Look. It depends on how you phrase things, okay? I added KEKW to BTTV. You should be able to do that on YouTube if you have BTTV. I don't think you need to go to although maybe not, I don't know. But you should be able to do it on YouTube. Oh, I see it says KEKW. Wait, where's my channels ones? Oh wait, I see 7TV here as well. 7TV. Oh, there's my member one. Hold on. Why don't I see my channels ones? I see the global ones. Why am my stuff not Where's all my personal ones? BGTV! 7TV, what the hell? Why is it the it's only the global ones? Like for example, yeah, I could do Monka S. Dano Snap, yeah, clearly. So I guess the channel specific ones are only in don't work on YouTube for some reason, but the global ones work. Yeah, like I can use the global Monka S. Also, I don't know. I'm not an emo guy. What's with the letters? Why is it Keck W? Why is there a W? Why is it Monka S? What is the S? I never understood the letters. Why? Yeah, you need to allow them. Yeah. Yeah, it's not working. Yeah, the Keck W I have as I have it in my channel, like things. I mean, you can use it obviously in on Twitch, so you obviously see that I have it, but why it's yeah, like I have a bunch of, I don't know why they're not on YouTube. YouTube is connected. Oh, hold on. It might be connected to my other, hold on. I don't know what's gonna pop up, so I'm gonna quickly here connect here. Yeah, continue. Yeah, allow. Continue. Ah, now it's connected, I think, to the right account. Hold on. Hold on. Because it was connected to my old account. Can I fix this now for 7TV as well? Yeah, if you refresh your page and you click the BTV icon, you should now see all my channel ones. It's a 4040. Let's proceed to a personal talk. Hold on. Let me... Can I... I don't know how to... Okay, I'll need to look into the 7TV one. But if you refresh YouTube, you can have now the channel specific BTV, which means you can have Keck W. Which, by the way, I also now see the previous messages you sent all have the proper Keck W. So I don't, if you refresh it, you should see it on your side as well. No. No, it's right there. Just refresh. Refresh, and then you should see it. Yeah, it should be like when you open it up, it should be like frequently used, and then my channels ones. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, did you refresh? Probably sometimes happens. Maybe. I was just refreshed and it immediately became active for me. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. How do you get how do you check well, it's not object pivot point. Because it can't be off of pivot point because I'm moving the full object. I'm moving the full object. It's not called ramp. It's not called ramp. What's it called? Gradient. I might need to look into this. How would I mask an object as it goes down? I do it off of a world position. But and I could do it based on I could create dynamic materials for all of them because I have the and assign them automatically through the actor component. But let me quickly check something. So you can find it. I am curious if ChatGPT knows an answer to this. I get the world position. Honestly, I don't know the original world. I can get the original world position through the actor component. The original world, probably Earth? Nah. That doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right. The one thing that... Let me see. Roll position. Yeah, this will get me a... Actually, will this work? This might work. Yeah, because this needs to subtract this from this. Then wait, why is it wanting me to do a divide? I'm just curious what... I just want to know at this point what it's going to have me do. Also, I can show you guys what it said. So, add divide node. Connect the output of the subtract node to the A input. Curious. And then add another scalar parameter, name it fade range. Okay. Ground level. Fade range. I'll make it default. A clamp. We don't need a clamp. You can use a saturate. You can add the output of the divide mode to the clamp node, and then 1 minus. So saturate and then 1 minus. So just gonna replace this here. Place this here, and then I think the 1 minus is not what I want, but okay, so this is doing what I want. Yeah, the 1 minus was wrong. Yeah, this was all correct. This is like yeah, so now I can pipe in right, because as it goes down you'd want it to disappear, so this would... On the ground level, no, the ground level would stay the same, but if I move this down, right, it disappears. Yeah, because... Yeah, this is the part that I was overthinking. Because I was like, how do you get the object's position relative to it, but no, you just set the ground level as the hard number. And then that makes sense. So what I can do, here's an interesting idea. I can make this a custom primitive data. And if I have it as a custom primitive data, I theoretically could adjust it with the actor component. Data value 0. Apply. Edit, please. Because on begin play, yeah, again, we still gotta change this. So I'm gonna change this. What I can do is get the owner. Set custom. I would need to cast to it, wouldn't I? Cast to an actor. No. If I did this, then I could set custom primitive data. I would need to set a float on the static mesh component, and it has one. So yeah, because we need to do it on a static mesh. I don't like the fact that we're doing a cast for every single one of them, but I could, because the other option is to do a dynamic material. Oh, you know what I can do? Get component by class. Static mesh component. No cast needed. And here we can specify data index 0 value, original location, break vector, put Z as the original location. So wherever it was vertically is where it's going to be. So I also don't know why immediate children doesn't always work properly. But right, this still works. If I move this up, because we're only testing this one, it disappears. It works. So now it will disappear. Okay. But of course we wanted to work with everything else as well. Let's set the colors to be something else. Like a dark blue, like that. None of this really matters. What matters though is I can multiply this together, so it'll all work together. And that, oh, and I need to turn on camera masking. Yes. Yes. Okay. So now we need to assign this material to them all, which should be a lot easier. Damn. So now it has all the same functionality, but it will not appear kind of below. It'll actually disappear into the void, effectively, which is what we want. You probably could even not even have this fade range. But I'll keep the fade range in case I do want it. Hey, Frosty, welcome in. How's it going? Are we doing well? Okay, so now we can go and swap. Bam. Done. Gonna be real quick for this, thankfully. Not bad at all. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. Things are progressing here. Still some things to figure out with the system, but you know, it's progressing. At least now that I'm actually setting these as a different material. Now I can just modify it and not have to do this for each one. So, you know, that's going to be good. Do it once and then modify it once. I've been meaning to swap out the materials on a lot of the stuff for a while and not have it continue to use the project defaults or the plugin defaults. And so it's about time. I at least did it on some of these. Why is it? Yeah, why is it not selected? Maybe you guys know this one. But if I select immediate children, it sometimes selects and sometimes doesn't. And if I do all descent, sometimes selects and sometimes doesn't. It's like the first time I do it, sometimes it just doesn't work. And I'm not sure why. I don't know if you guys have experienced this. It's odd. I don't know why it's like that. Like right now, if I right click, I haven't selected, it's highlighted. Select immediate children. Oh, it works this time. Of course, now that I'm going to try to demonstrate it's going to work. God darn it. All descendants. Yep. Yep. Now that I said something, it's going to continue to work without problems, of course, of any kind. It just wants me to seem like a crazy person. I mean, basically, it's just how it is. Yeah, it's crazy. I know, right? Crazy. Yours working fine too. Yeah, like one of the times I did it, like just a room or two ago, before I said something, had that happen, and it doesn't happen often, but it happens. It happens enough for me to notice it enough. And I know it's not just this project. Like this has happened like when I was working before, like whatever. Sometimes it happens, and then I'm like, okay, let's try the other one, and right, and then it works. But really, it's more like I have to try it twice. You can force it to happen? What? Like, not successfully select things? What are you doing to force it? Like, what is the... I'm curious. What is your, what have you discovered that... Ooh, hold on. Why is the distance there that big? Or did I not save the distance before? If it's 4,000. I guess it is that big. If the hierarchy object isn't selected, so it's blue, it's just the orange box. It won't select the children. Oh, interesting. I wonder why it's like that, because you I right-clicked on it, so it should select it. Oh.
Ads are here. Pausing
Ads time.
Ads.
Oh, I wanted to stop it like at a cool view. Here, we'll come here. This is a nicer view. Yeah, so right now, right, we're looking at just walls. Is that something else? Then right click in the group. Yeah, that'll work. All right, so we're seeing walls right now, and I would like to see the walls lowered, but it's based on distance. And I wouldn't want the walls lowered everywhere, because so I can't like say like, hey, if it's just too far away, just go down. I mean, it could. I could literally do that, but I feel like that kind of defeats the point. How do we lower the walls in the distance? What's the best way? I could do two ranges, right? I could do ones that are close up, but the problem is the walls can be like 1,000 or 2,000 units away, and they can also be like a single room's width away, which is like or in between a room, like walls inside of a room kind of thing. Because elevation can be different, how far away can be different. This is a thinkener. So I could do traces, right? From the camera, basically. Just a certain distance away. Like a sphere trace. And then I can get all of them in the range. Let's think about this. So, if there's walls, right, let's say here, and I'm here, I can do a sphere trace and get all these walls. Or however many walls. Maybe I'm only getting these walls. The problem with a sphere trace is you're looking at a cone. You're not looking at a straight line. Right? Your vision is like this. So I mean, it might work. But let's say let's say I got like all of these, okay, in the trace. We're already ignoring the fact that we need to make it so this only happens during certain scenarios, but that's a whole separate system. Then I could say, see, this will get not only... I guess this only happens when the doors are unlocked, or you can go anywhere when the walls are going down. So I guess this is fine. See, what I don't want happening is you having walls here that are closed because they're too far, and these are going down because but right, it'd be needing like a multi-trace and then a regular trace to each one of these. And that seems like a lot of traces. Hey, Holy Crab, welcome in. Just pop in for a minute, say hi for a bit. You're on annual leave for the next 2 weeks? Well, nice. Enjoy your vacation. I assume that's what annual leave means. Otherwise, it wouldn't be annual. So enjoy your vacation. Nice. The other reason I can't do distance I could try distance. Means we're on a holiday. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. Like some big yearly holiday kind of thing. I don't think this method is good. If I go off of distance, right, then let's say this is all the distance I have, right? It's going to be like a radius. That means these are going to be lower. These are going to be fine. What if there's even more? Or what if this was a room and then this room is just entirely down? So, all the rooms are effectively are diamonds. The way the camera works. You're here looking. So you're never looking at the flat side. Can you do line traces? I mean, yeah, I could. But then that's a lot of line traces. A lot of line traces. Because, right, so what I would love is basically this area here to have their walls lowered. Like I have here, right? Like in the center, basically. I don't really care about everywhere. And the reason I kind of want to have, I don't want all the walls lowered. Maybe that's the problem. The reason I don't want all the walls lowered further out is because I think like it removes the theme and the look right of that room. But maybe that's fine. Maybe that's fine. What if I had it be like halfway down? Let's play. You know what? Let's play around with some things. Let's just play around with some things. So right now I have it where if I am less or equal to 1500, it does this. So let's do an OR. Oops. An OR boolean. And we'll check if this is also greater or equal to 3000. This would need to change. So, in fact, I would need to, instead of this OR, let's keep that as is. On false, check if we're that far away, and if we are, the distance then would come here. So the range. So I would need to get the I don't know how far because this is not gonna work. Dual sphere traces to get min max range to play with. Get min and max range. You don't need dual sphere trace. You can just do a sphere trace like offset, so he doesn't start right away, and just get like the middle section. That's still fine, but right, you don't want it to do all that functionality when you're not seeing it as well. So yeah, it's like it's complicated. Let me see if I can. Can I? Of course not. That was odd. Yeah, that. Can I get some just in this direction, please? Thank you. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Just the distance thing's not gonna work. Like, oh, this is cool. But this is a mess. What if... Okay. What if I am greater than 3,000 units away? Then my location is just going to be, they're just going to be lowered. By half. And if if all this fails, we're just putting it back to original location. They're like halfway gone. Why am I seeing you? Why can't I go? Excuse me? That was odd. No, something. Yeah. What was the problem here? What did I do? If it's over or equal to 3,000. And otherwise, it's basically the original location. Which I store. How is it going? If it's moving down, this should be fine. This is going to be like a delete thing that's from the old system. We don't care about this anymore. Yeah, because we're storing this right away. If I'm not less than or equal to 1,500, I'm greater or equal to 3,000. Whoa! Are they lower? Yeah, why am I seeing... Ah, okay. Do they not have... Oh, the... Here. These settings are not configured. Hold on. I'm pretty sure they're just not configured. Just open up another level and just check my settings. Because we created that instance and we didn't configure all the stuff. Okay. All this. Oh wait, how does this not have camera masking? Wait, how did I oh my god, I meant to click on you. It just has camera masking. Yeah, this is all the values are default. So then why? Oh. It's because we're moving them down. And so their pivot point is moving down. And my cutoff is based on like the entire object being higher or lower. So I would actually need to implement this same kind of system to the other one, so that way it's like when it moves down, it just disappears little by little. So yeah, we need to modify my like vertical cutoff to be not pivot point based, because it doesn't work anymore with this. You made good progress today. Nice. Emails seem to be connecting fine. Tomorrow you'll try to assemble a full building. Good luck. Good luck. Hopefully it'll work. Also, why did that time? Oh, is it because you capitalized the M? Is that why the Monk S didn't work? I think that's why it didn't work. You need to make a single floor and then copyright? Yeah. Yeah. Emotes like that, where you have to like this is why I always just do the colon and then just pick the emote basically after typing a few letters, because I can't be bothered with the capitalization thing. I don't know. Like, there's different versions of LUL. L-U-L. There's ones that's full capitalized, ones with the middle one lowercase, and then like a few different ones. Like, what's the difference? They all look the same? Why? Why can't you just ignore capitalization? Why are emotes freaking case sensitive? That's my tiny rant. That's my tiny rant. I think it shows effort for the person who's typing. Means we care. I mean, but again, you can just press colon, type in a letter or two, and then just select it. I don't see it being you caring. I see it more as you are willing to put up with not great design. Maybe it's just me thinking that way. But then I need to put in this custom primitive data on everything, and that's not gonna work. That wouldn't work because not everything has. I don't want to put custom primitive data on absolutely everything, or like force an actor component absolutely everything. That'd be bad. But it needs to be based off of the location originally. Just making stuff up and seeing if I buy it. There's the Keck W. Do you see it now? By the way? I don't know. Hopefully you see it now. I mean, look, like... I cannot read sarcasm. No, you can't. But you see the Monk S for some reason? Odd. Oh, okay, that's the global one. Yeah, I think I still need to probably just need to refresh. Hopefully tomorrow for you it'll appear, because it appears for me now. It's possible you need to link it on your side to the YouTube account. I don't know. I have no idea how it works. It's a mess. Freaking YouTube emotes are a mess. I think that's all we can agree on. You refresh and see it now? Yay! Okay, never mind. So it's a you problem. Got it. Glad we're on the same page. You refreshed a few times before, but it didn't help. Now it works. Sure you did. What you mean, a you problem? Nothing. Do you want a problem? You can give me one? I think you meant you want a problem? I can give you one. I mean, I don't know if you want a problem, but Like 3,500. Let's go back to our blockout testing. Okay, so that's lower. Right. So that's with the walls lowered after a certain distance. Just all of them. And maybe that's fine. So let's do minus 450. Minus 500. It's like half down. Can I? Wait, what? Why did... Wait, what is going on? Oh, it's because they snap... No? That needs to be like that. Heyo! How's it going? Yeah, we're still trying to figure... Why is... Oh, I see. It is literally snapping because that's the distance at which that happens. Yeah, okay. So... I'd want to do the same thing as this. I think I would need that. This is, but, oh, no, but then I can't do... No, then that doesn't work. It will snap. We don't want it to snap. It's going? Oh, that's good. Going is good. Means progress is being made. Good or bad progress, you know, details, but stuff is moving. That is good. So the problem, right, is you see how they're, you know, going and moving up, down in the distance there, right? So it's great when it's close, but yeah, in a distance, it's gonna be snapping, and we can't really. I mean, I could do it for a range, right? But the problem is, I'd love it that it would affect basically on any range. What if we had it like actually just go based on range, just far in the distance? Hold on, I'll snooze ads for this. What if just thought. I have this right as like this. Instead of being right in the range is minimum 3,500. So what if I said the range minimum is 3,500? 3,500 for the like really lowered, and then just the max range that could be away is let's say 6,000, and then basically the ones closer to me will be near the ground and the ones further back will be up past this distance. I need to get a... Oh, you see that? You see how they're moving a little bit down? Oh. Oh, but then it swaps to... Oh, no, I think that's the vertical problem. I think that's the other problem. No, that's the fact that I think this value is... So instead of this, if I just did this... Range, minimum range, 1500. Also, it's fantastic you didn't give up on life. There's a lot of life you can get out of it. That, I think, is what we want. This is a little odd, right? This right here. Because there's that swap. Because at 1500, the max away, it should be closed. And I think this needs to be based on which room I'm in. So I think we need to incorporate that. But I'm liking the direction it's going. I'm liking the direction it's going. Could return this to back to being greater or equal to 3000. So I like I like what's happening in the distance. You just have like the in-between kind of as a problem area now. And I think that is solved. I still gotta play with the values in general. I think that is solved by one of them only happening when I'm in the room, the other one happening only when I'm outside the room. So basically, I'm gonna need to add another check that says if I am in this room, whatever room it's in, then we want to do this. And if it's not, then we want to do this. And then I think we get what we want. Because I like the, right, see in the distance, right, it's low, right? Why am I stuck in here? Odd. Right, this is now, because I'm started closer, now this is working right for the room. The problem will become that if I'm going between rooms, right? If I'm going in between rooms, the height will change as well. So no, it wouldn't work per room. Huh. The problem is I want this reversed from this. Let me make this 2000. Make that a little bigger, which means it'll start coming down earlier. Why is it all of a sudden real chunky? Oof, that is like really chunky. What's going on?
Ads
Oh,
are
ads
here.
time.
Pausing for ads.
Oh, now we're fine. One thing I would like to possibly like reach out to the Dungeon Architect developer for. Yeah, see that? See on the bottom there? One thing I want to see if it's possible is right now we have a distance thing, not like a camera-based thing. I mean, it should already, hold on. Freeze rendering. Pause, eject. Yeah, that's a lot loaded. Right, that's a lot loaded. What? Why? Oh, is it because this is going to be in control for it to freeze rendering? Oh, so now it's frozen. Hold on. Wait, it says frozen. Eject. Does it become unfrozen when I eject? Because I don't want it to become unfrozen. Rendering. Freeze rendering? No. Huh. Okay, well, I'm not sure. I don't know why freeze rendering, like, I want to freeze it and then I want to look and see what's being loaded. But if it stops you from seeing the freeze rendering as soon as you eject, then how are you supposed to see it? I mean, I guess it'll work if I was able to like look around actually like in 3-dimensional view, right? And then I had everything loaded, maybe, but not like this. So that's unfortunate. Try something I need to look into, see if it's possible somehow. But yeah, so we still have the problem then. Okay. This one need to be 2000. Okay. Well, I guess that's for me to figure out and think about a different time and not like now. Okay, what we can do is fix the issue of them kind of going down below the ground, right? What's happening? Now this right here is them swapping in between the two at the two distances. No, that's not. I wish there was a way. Another way of doing this. Because this is, I think, the closest that we're getting to what looks good. Because I think this looks good far away. This looks good for close up. But it's reversed. I basically need it where at a certain distance it swaps. Oh no, I need per room. Because when you're in, do I need per room? This only happens when the rooms are open. This only happens when the rooms are open. So the alternative is this. Where, ignore the floating balls there, right? Is that they all work together like this based on the distance. And now we just need to play around with like the max distance here. All right, because if I set this like to 6,000, then the ones like potentially in the back, I get a better view from above. Yeah, there's just not, there's going to be like a different height between them. It is cool. It's not quite what I would have liked, but I didn't jump. But it does kind of work, right? That's like super far away, and so it's like fully up. But if I did that, right, it'll come down. I think, I don't know, what do you guys think of this? I think this is okay. Because again, it needs to, this only happens when, like, you can go anywhere. And as soon as you're not in this, like, area, all the walls will go back up. And then they need to come back down. So I think this is okay, as our, like, for now kind of thing. And then basically what we'll need to do is set up some debug keys where we do kind of a double thing. We need to have it where it smoothly comes up from wherever it is. And then slowly gets back to this position. So that's going to be a whole thing, but I think we can tackle that next time. We don't have to tackle that right now, but I think that's going to be like the next big hurdle to take care of. Like a little spazzing Z fighting there. But at the very least, the main thing is you're still getting the feeling of the rooms, because the walls are there, and the ones further away, right? You'll see them less or more. So yeah, I think this is okay. Also, what happens when I lower this to, like, fully in the ground? Do I want them completely disappearing? I don't think I do. I think I want them to be, like, mostly disappeared. Now, depending on what it is, it might, like, it'll stick up a little more or less, I think. And that can be controlled in the end. Or we can still run over it without any issues, but it's just... So you can, in theory, just dash across it to your death. Okay. Which is what we want. Okay. So, next point of action is to go ahead and set up... we're not going to use the room manager or anything. We're just going to set up, like, just 2 buttons to just have to flip a state. That's going to be controlled in the game mode. The game mode is the one that's going to control, am I in a room that right has been cleared or not? And assuming I'm not in a room that's been cleared, then it'll go up. And if not, it'll go down. Want to hear something funny? Sure. I'm skeptical, but let's go with it. Let's hear something funny. You have the floor, and the ceiling, and the walls if you need them. I don't know how much you want to bounce off of anything, so, you know, just in case. One thing I wish I could have is, like, the 3D model to have, like, the feet, like, right, angled. It's not ever going to be possible, but it would be nice. When these are stairs or something else, it'll look better, to be fair. You were clicking, they went to watch the stream on TV. You watched 5 minutes of yesterday's streams because the TV just continued where it stopped. And so were you confused about, like, why I was doing something else entirely all of a sudden? Took you a while to figure it out. Why? Oh, yeah. Okay, so the walls are lower. The walls are being lowered, but the collision stays this. Oh crap! Shit! I didn't think of that. When the walls move down, the reason I haven't been able to move sometimes is because they move down to the level. So, this can be fixed. Can't dynamically change collision. Like, scale a collision shape. I mean, I don't know. I've never looked into it. Let's look into it. Can you dynamically change collision shape? Because I know you can just turn it on and off. Are those blueprints? No. They're static meshes with an actor component. So if I can be put into an actor component, I can do it. So I can do a lot of blueprint stuff in the actor component. Because basically the actor component is the one that controls this animation stuff. And that way I can put it onto the walls or blueprints or static meshes, whatever I want, right? Because it's just an actor component. Yeah, but we're literally moving the object down. We're just masking the material. You know what I need, basically? I need the collisions to not work where it's masked. That's what I need. That sounds complicated. Yeah, I don't think it's possible. Because, like, even if I did, like... If that's deforming objects and then the UVs as well, so the textures stay the same. Well, the problem is, right, I don't want to deform an object. I want to move it down because this is the example that I've been using. But, like, imagine you have, like, a bookshelf with books. Right, you don't want to scale it down. It's gonna look real weird as you kind of deform down. You want to just move it down and like have it disappear into the ground. But if you're moving it down, it's through the bottom. Because you have the animated wall with no collision, and it's another transparent with just the collision. So you don't need to move it, just turn it on and off. I could, that's an interesting thought, have a turn off the collision on this guy and have a dummy wall that's invisible that basically scales down instead of moving down. That's a very interesting thought, and I think that would work. Now it does introduce an extra thing that we need to be added, but because that new one will be scaling, it will adjust the collision with it because it scales. Because, yeah. If I go... Okay. Alright, so if each one of these had another object like on top of it, okay, and then as that one went down, this one just... The Valve method? Wait, Valve did this? This type of solution always feels like the NPC with a train head? Wait, what? I don't know the reference. Where did Valve do this? I'm curious. This is clever. And, trains aren't vehicles? It is G-Man with a subway trains as his head? Wait, what? So they used a human rig? Interesting. We always find smart, dumb ways to trick the player and fix the problem. I mean, yeah, it's in Half-Life. Oh. Yeah, I've never played Half-Life. I think I watched like a playthrough of it, but that's it. At one point or another. I don't even think I saw the entire thing. Yeah, I think this will work. I think this is what we do. Here's the other question. Can I... So here's the... Right, if I put a cube... Right, so that's a cube, but the pivot point is in the center. So effectively, I would need to scale it like this. Assuming I know the bounding box, I can I believe I can get the bounding box. I haven't done it in a while, but I'm pretty sure I can get the bounding box of an object, so I'll know its dimensions. And then I can add basically a collision for it that way. And I can spawn it dynamically. That's the plan. I don't want to place these manually. I want to spawn it dynamically. Or attach it dynamically. Great, another Bitcoin for you. Fuck. I don't even have any coins anymore. I use them all to print stuff. Now I just have this, like, which is from like my here. And I don't even have a regular coin to give you, let alone a Bitcoin. Okay, well, I guess tomorrow we start with this. And then we transition over to setting up these walls somehow all properly animating close and animating open depending on the scenario. I don't know how I'm going to transition between that stuff. Because with timelines it's easy. Because you can just when you play a timeline, you can just pause the timeline and reverse it. You don't have to play from the beginning or whatever. So yeah, I would need to Yeah, it'll be a thinker. It'll be a thinker. But yeah, first things is going to be the collision thing. Yeah, I think that's a good solution. So yeah, that is where we're gonna end it for tonight. Lots of head scratchers doing this system, but I think it is worth it. I think I really like. I mean, yeah, it's true. I think I like where this is going. Right, how it's, especially in the distance there. Some things I am concerned about, which is my view distance and the fact that I'm rendering so much, like, around me. Like, I don't want to be rendering all of this. That's too much. So, yeah. I wish there was a way of like specifying like in certain axes. I want to like load in only axes. I'll reach out to the Dungeon Architect developer, see if that's like something he can add. But yeah. And if you can, that'd be like amazing because that would significantly improve performance and stuff with our system. Yeah, because otherwise, not that great. Okay. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific for some more fun and game dev. Hopefully. Hopefully fun and hopefully, well, not hopefully game. It'll be game dev. Okay, guys. Take care. Have a good night. See you guys tomorrow.